People ask me all the time, why do we upload so many videos on Hcmc? The simple answer is because you guys do seem to enjoy them so much, and of course, as things do unravel, it does make sense to cover them. So we did a quick update this morning. We talked about what's going to happen today and how significant it is, and of course what could happen long term. Well, today we're going to be reflecting on what we have seen so far in the market. You can see on my screen here it's about 7, or at least 7:15 here in the United Kingdom. Over in America it does appear to be about 2 PM, so you can see so far Hcmc has seen nothing. If we go over to Pace and Monitor and refresh a page, we will see that this was updated around 19 minutes ago and nothing has came out about the case. Well, we talked about all of that in this video and what we could expect going forwards and what might happen with the share price. Again, it's going to be another relatively quick one, I do hope. So we're just covering everything which we do need to look forwards to, what is going on with this information and when might we expect it and all that kind of stuff. If you may enjoy, make sure to smash the like button as we talk about stocks every single day, Hcmc being one of them which we talk about the most. And now that I've mentioned that, we're going to jump into this video looking at Hcmc. So we're going to start off on the most interesting piece of news, and that is what we actually don't have. So where is this information from Philip Morris? If you do want to know what information I'm talking about, I highly recommend that you watch this morning's episode. I'm not going to spend any more time discussing this, and again, I am not a lawyer, guys, I am not a financial advisor, and I actually own shares of Hcmc, so I do want to reiterate that before I forget. Yes, I do own shares. I own about 1.1 million shares, so there you go, that is my disclosure to you guys. Anyway, getting back to the point, we can see that obviously this document has been recently refreshed, but we still have no information. Well guys, if you do remember last time when we had that information from Hcmc, which was back, or at least the latest information on the court case, which was back on the 22nd, was one of the most recent ones. Yes, we did have this one on the 1st, but I'm focusing mainly on this one from the 22nd, because when this came out, it was after market hours. Now, personally, I think this is what we could expect tonight. I think we're going to see this one a bit later on, perhaps after market hours, so not really anything to worry about that it hasn't been updated yet, and hopefully it'll come out very soon and we'll have something to talk about in tomorrow's video. But yeah, I'm not too concerned that this hasn't come out yet, but yeah, what we are looking at, or at least what we're expecting, is Philip Morris's reply. Now, is this a big deal and will it send the share price rocketing or not? Short answer, guys, is no. The long answer is no short term, potentially yes long term. As we do know, depending on what Philip Morris are saying about this lawsuit, we could definitely have this lawsuit be prolonged and go on, or we could have this lawsuit, perhaps come to a settlement already. Now, I'm going to say, guys, I have said it before, if you think this lawsuit is going to get settled already, I wouldn't bank on it. I personally don't think it's going to happen that quickly, even though I would love for it to. I think what we are now waiting on is obviously a response, and then to see the judge's response. So the judge is called Mr. Batten, I do believe it is. Yes, Mr. Batten, Timothy C. Batten. We're waiting to see what he does say, and of course, this can be at any time that he likes. It can be in tomorrow, it could be in a week. Basically, we don't know when his time for that is going to be, as far as I am aware. But regardless, we are waiting to see what he says about this motion to dismiss. Again, if he does rule in Hcmc's favour, the lawsuit goes ahead, which then could result in a settlement. If he doesn't rule in their favour and they rule in Philip Morris's favour, obviously Philip Morris kind of win and the case does get dismissed. Now, as I have said before, guys, I personally do believe that Hcmc still do have a strong chance. Basically, the information that we are waiting on tonight is just giving us a bit of an idea of what Philip Morris are saying. But as I have mentioned earlier in this video and in many in the past, this is going to take a long time. So you know what, the price right now, 0.0012, not bad, and it has been barcoding all day again, as it has been for many days now. So again, that's not too bad. We have come back up from these lows that we saw back in 0.001, so it's good that we're up from there, but ultimately, I wouldn't expect it to rocket anytime soon. It's like Dogecoin in a way, guys, and I know I am not making that comparison because you can't compare cryptos and stocks, or at least a lot of the time you can't, but ultimately the premise is the same. There's people who bought Dogecoin when it was at 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, and now those people have made the larger gains, whereas the people who got it at 20 cents, 30 cents, or even now have probably made a bit of a loss, if not as large gains. So you can see there, guys, obviously if you're waiting on this one, you do need patience, and to be honest, guys, I think a lot of people will probably start to sell this one pretty soon. I was reading StockTwits yesterday, and I know StockTwits probably never should read it because a lot of it is nonsense, but regardless, I was reading the stock splits and it just gave me a general impression of what people were thinking about what today was going to bring. I heard many people thinking that today was going to bring $2 for some reason. I have no clue why that was, but obviously that is not the case. And I think, guys, when you do set yourself up for something like that, whether it's $1, $2, I think you are being a bit optimistic. It's not going to do that overnight, and I think, you know what, you're just going to lead to disappointment and probably sell out at a loss. So the same things still do stand, guys. Today has been another barcoding day. It's been ever so boring, but you know what? This is a long-term hold. I've said it before. This is a stock which does have some potential. The fundamentals are decent, but the fundamentals don't really matter at the moment. We are waiting on the lawsuit. And to be honest with you guys, we've had about however many documents that we can see down here on the lawsuit, so much information, but none of this is significant. The truth is, we've had nothing significant about the lawsuit yet, and that is what we do need to remember. So basically, the next piece of information that we get either tonight or early hours of tomorrow, we are going to be seeing Philip Morris's response. Again, that will tell us if they have a strong argument or a weak argument. Then we are waiting on the judge, what the judge says. Hopefully he carries on with the case and basically rejects Philip Morris's response. And then the court case will have to go ahead, which could result in either Philip Morris winning the lawsuit, or Hcmc winning the lawsuit, or a settlement in Hcmc's favour. Either way, them winning the lawsuit or them having a settlement would be great for them. What I'm trying to say there, guys, is don't get your hopes up too much with this one. Today, it is a significant date, but it's not enough of a catalyst to send the share price rocketing, so I think that is what we need to remember. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye until then.